Episode 10 of When Life Gives You Tangerines begins with Sang-sil being a total jerk to his wife and family. We also see Hyung-suk's brother berating her for dating Geum-myeong, given Sang-sil and Ae-soon's rocky history. But Hyung-suk is set on being with Geum-myeong regardless of all odds. Immediately after, Geum-myeong tries to break up with her thanks to her brothers making life hell for him. But alas, two young lovers can't go through with it after all, much to the amusement of the Hanyo aunties who watch the drama unfold from a distance. Meanwhile, Geum-myeong crosses paths with Yeonbyeon's mother, who's particularly nasty to her, as it's Yeonbyeon's birthday when she finds Geum-myeong in her son's apartment. Later, as Yeonbyeon sits beside Geum-myeong in the car, she breaks down, asking him why she's made to feel like dirt despite being just as accomplished as he is, confessing that she can't go on living like this. The next day at work, Geum-myeong notices a woman outside who seems to be reselling tickets to the theatre, but as Geum-myeong watches closely, she sees her genuinely appreciating the art display and decides to follow her. It turns out the woman is none other than Chung-seop's mother. Geum-myeong quietly gives her a ticket to a show at the theatre, just as the owner of that theatre overhears their conversation about how Chung-seop has loved drawing since he was little. Surprisingly, the owner steps in and hands over a bunch more tickets, revealing that beneath his cold exterior, he's an incredibly kind person. After Chung-seop's mother watches her first movie, thanks to Geum-myeong, the three of them head to a small shop, where she gives Geum-myeong a bag full of English language books. Chung-seop helps her carry them back to her room after they all share a meal at a night tent restaurant. Elsewhere, as Ae-soon and her uncle's family prepare for the ancestral rites of her parents, Ae-soon recalls an eerie incident from her childhood. How one day she had wandered off chasing a black dragonfly, which happens to be a harbinger of bad luck. That day she encountered a strange woman at a bus stand who asked Ae-soon to get change for her money. After Ae-soon fetched some change, the woman asked her to get more, handing her a coin. Ae-soon walked down a quiet road here, only to find herself nearly kidnapped by a man waiting inside a truck. But at that crucial moment, her mother suddenly appeared, saving her. Her mother later told her, "I've eyes on the back of my head, that's what mums need," as they left the money at the bus stand, calling it bad luck. We also learn that Ae-soon's mother eventually tracked down that very woman, discovering that she was involved in selling children and forcing them to beg, and proceeded to beat both her and her partner with the help of the townsfolk. Later that night, both Ae-soon and Geum-myeong have nightmares about the typhoon that claimed the life of Ae-soon's youngest. The next morning, Ae-soon comes to Seoul and finds Geum-myeong in a dangerous situation, having inhaled carbon monoxide from a hole in the wall. She quickly calls an ambulance and alerts the landlord's family, while Chung-seop, who's also there, carries Geum-myeong down the stairs just as emergency services arrive, which is where episode 10 comes to an end. As Ae-soon and Geum-myeong, the stars of our story, continue navigating their lives, we see them grappling with their own unique set of challenges. Geum-myeong, despite being capable and educated, ends up living the same fate her mother did decades ago. Through both their journeys, the episode shines a light on glaring class divides and rigid hierarchies that continue to overpower and limit these women, regardless of their individual abilities and dreams. The highlight of the episode, of course, young Ae-soon's interaction with her mother. It brings forth a deeply rooted cultural element, how mothers in many Eastern cultures are hyper-vigilant, always sensing when something is wrong with their children. Ae-soon embodies this very instinct, mirroring her mother's actions as she rushes to save Geum-myeong just in time. Thanks for watching, and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.